Welcome to Lifestyles of the Strange and Exotic Random Book Review. And this is a library book I got through the Overdrive app, which is sort of like, I still don't know if it's countrywide or if it's just East Coast, but it's our local library, at least digital library. And this is 101 Things You Didn't Know About Lincoln. Loves, losses, political power plays, and White House hauntings. By Brian Thornton. And the cover looks like that. And it's set up in like sections where you have, let's see, introduction. Personal background and early years, the middle years, Lincoln and his presidency, Lincoln in the Civil War, comparisons and something about contemporary, and then Lincoln and his legacy. Now, I've had this book not quite 2 weeks, because that's the length of a library loan, so I'm almost finished. I'm near the end. But I've read enough to know that it is interesting, but I'm pretty darn sure you'll know 95% of what you're supposedly not supposed to know. I suppose if you're a younger person just learning about Abraham Lincoln, this would be kind of a good, it would be something fresh. But those of us who have, who are interested in history and, have gone through school, not too many surprises, but the only thing that kind of sets it apart are little snippets that you find of things that were written up about Lincoln during his lifetime. It does get repetitive, especially early on, when it kind of starts feeling like filler, because it's like he'll just repeat the same concepts that he's done like 3 pages previously. It's like, I got it the first time. But later on in the book, it happens less and less. Probably because there's probably more information to be had, because I guess people know more about Lincoln war years in past than they do sort of pre-war Lincoln, you know what I mean? Okay, here's my thing about the Kindle, other than it's just not where things are supposed to be, they don't seem to be, and why should I have to be online to sync to the furthest page read? Shouldn't that be something that should be inherently in the system itself? I don't know, but that's kind of annoying. So, there are about 230 pages in the book, so not quite a light read, but, if you've got an afternoon of a few hours that you can devote to nothing but reading, you should be able to finish it. And it's a fairly easy read. There are little snippets of information. So far, I have enjoyed it. And there are other books in the series of like 101 things I think about the Civil War. I think about other different famous people of the past. Written by different people, though. It's not the same author over and over again, I'm pretty sure. Go back. So, if you are a history buff, or at least like Lincoln, it's worth at least an hour or 2 of your time. You might find a few snippets of things you might not have heard about, but for the most part, anybody who's ever been, through, high school history would probably know about this. But then as a documentary junkie, I know most of this through that. But it is interesting. It's always good to read about Lincoln. He just seems like a really cool guy. Just as a guy, let alone what history, he was in. So I do give this a thumbs up. As I said, I got this free through my library. I'm not quite sure what it would be on Amazon, but I'm pretty sure it's there. This would probably be most interesting to like the younger crowd, just learning about Lincoln. So it'd be, new information for them. But if you like a refresher too, this would be a good one to have. So I'll probably maybe look into the other ones. I think there might have been like 101 thing about pirates or something too. Alrighty. I'm hoping to find other books that I can kind of stuff into my world where I have the time to read them, which is why I haven't done too many book reviews, because I only have one set of eyeballs and I'm usually doing something else. So, thank you for watching. Do remember to comment, rate, share, and subscribe. There's always room for more at the Strange and Exotic. Happy reading. Bye.